If you've seen the Ben Affleck spoof of Good Will Hunting, very, very funny ad. Sabrina Carpenter building her dream man out of crisps. I mean, love this. Kate Skingle is with me, marketing expert, and can chat to us about the big names from last night. Good morning.
Good morning, Claire. How are you?
I'm well. I feel one of the big names as well, which some people may have missed, Ring. I don't know if you've seen all this stuff about the home security smart system. They did a big ad which basically suggests that they can hack into your own doorbells to look for lost dogs. Have you seen this?
No, I didn't see that one, but that's amazing. Crikey, I'm in.
Because everybody's a bit like, hang on a second, you can hack into my home security system. Is that right? Is it not? So it's caused this huge thing. But there's so much, isn't there, with the advertisement and with what actually happens off the field.
Yes, I mean, as you know, it's split into three, really, isn't it? It's the sport, the music, i.e. the halftime show, and then it's the advertising. And there's some major players. I really enjoyed Hellman's take on Neil Diamond, which is the meal diamond. Did you see that one? Yeah.
It's the puns.
Sweet Caroline, sweet sandwich time, dun, dun, dun. And I really like the Pepsi one because, you know, they like a bit of competition between the two main players, and Coke using the polar bears from Coca-Cola, I thought was a really good choice. Did you see that one? The Pepsi chose for the polar bears to be in therapy because they'd chosen Coca-Cola in the taste test over what they should have been doing, and I thought that was brilliant. Some great ones last night.
I find it interesting, the celebrities that do get involved. Wasn't it a couple of years ago it was Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer teaming up again for Uber Eats or something? When I say how much thought will have gone into this, I mean, from a marketing perspective, when will they have started planning this?
A full year in advance. To them, the Super Bowl adverts are the same as us for Christmas with John Lewis. So it's the day after. I mean, they'll be thinking about them from today onwards, you know, and there will be supportive digital and social campaigns that obviously take place months in advance of the Super Bowl and post. They'll be hoping that some of this conversation will be continued. When we talk about the Pepsi one just now, they're clearly going to bring back the Pepsi Challenge taste test from the 20th century. This would have been no doubt a launch of that. And I suspect you'll see for at least the next year versions of Pepsi showing that it's the taste that matters within all of their advertising.
Do they work? I mean, sometimes I feel like, okay, maybe now today someone will choose Pepsi over Coke. Or is it just because the adverts that we see during these massive events, it's because they're the companies that can afford the advert to begin with?
Well, it does signify you're a major player, which does in its own right help you stand out in a crowded marketplace. But yes, it depends what you define as success, doesn't it? They'll have put benchmark metrics in place as to what they want to see achieved, and they will have decided what objective that they want, whether that's a change in perception for the brand, whether that is actually tracking sales and ROI. From a customer journey point of view, they might have seen the advert, you might feel quite warmly about it, and then they'll know whether you actually bought further on down the line just from the analytics from digital campaigns that they've got in place. So it's a different world now in terms of reporting and tracking. You can find out whether you got bang for your buck. And also hard data doesn't have to be about that. I think people forget, marketeers don't, but sometimes it's about how you feel about brand that really does matter. That soft scenario is actually quite important as well, and it shouldn't be ignored just always rather than the hard data.
And I suppose it's done Ben Affleck a world of good, hasn't it, Leslie? Because you also have to think of celebrities as brands, don't you, sometimes?
Well, which is why they don't pay their artists for the halftime show. They'll pay all the production costs, but the artists don't get paid a fee, because you see that the uplift when Jennifer Lopez did the show with Shakira a few years back, she gained 2 million followers in 24 hours by doing her performance of that show. So, yes, there are major wins from being involved in the Super Bowl.
It's so interesting. Honestly, look up Ring and search him for lost dogs.
I'm going to.
It's amazing. It is amazing. Nice to chat to you, Katie. Thanks so much.